Hi there guys and welcome to another Train Sim 2018 video. Today I am bringing you something new. Da, 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 da. Let's do the 170. This is a freeware upgrade pack for the Class 170, the Thomson Class 170, that is not available yet. It is not available for download yet, but I'm not sure when it will be. But I'm getting to give you guys a little preview of it. This is partly to do with Johnny Best, the geezer that does all the track upgrades. It's my first go with it. Chris has already had a go and told me some bits and pieces about it and everything like that. It's not a full rework, it's not a 100% enhancement pack, but it is a brilliant freeware stopgap. So what we're going to do... Oh, there you go. There's one feature you've already seen. We're going to give this a drive. We are on the... Where are we? Cardiff Central to Nottingham. On the cross-country route. And we're in a cross-country 170. We're not going to do the scenario wholeheartedly. We are more just having a look at the train. I will do some more on this route. This part of it I think just uses the Cardiff... the route that's already available. There's nothing particularly special on this bit. But let's get going and I'll go through what has changed on this. You might notice some changes already. I've noticed one or two little things just by looking at it, but we'll see how we go. So we're already in forward. You can forward, neutral and reverse there. And you have to change everything. The master key itself isn't working. We have guard's buzzer on the C key, so let's get the doors open. Actually, let's do it that way. Right. One thing we can do so we have changeable destination blinds on the 170 itself from in the sim. Next thing I'm pretty sure we have is day, and I'm sure there was a night setting, but we'll have a look through that and see if there's a special key for that. Right, that's us got our buzz. Let's DRA works as well. Let's head off. The windscreen textures definitely look different. They look lovely. The textures on the cab have been updated as well, so it's like got the cab update, the texture pack on it, which I really like. Okay, so it's got DSD, DRA, driver guard signal, DSD pedal on the E key, visual cues, control plus enter, numpad, visual alarms. Excellent. And we've got the thing. So the changelog goes like this. Replace the image preview for the composition of the selection menu in the game with a higher quality one, so that's the quick drive thing I think. I have to sort of go through these because some of the work is done by one of Johnny's mates, so I think it's Russian. So the readme can be a little bit in the preview stuff because Johnny hasn't changed it all over yet. It's given the full name of the operator in the selection menu of the train editor, reconfigured the lights and added effect lenses. So it's got headlight flare. The sounds have also changed as well. The sounds have been edited somewhere along the line. The reverse handle on the HUD is displayed forward, neutral and reverse instead of in percentages. We have cab lights, which I don't think we had before, did we, in this? But we do now. Fixed a little camera in the cockpit. I'm not sure what that means. I like it though, fixed a little camera. Started own control circuit, designated keys in the light of the L and F. F? What does F do? Oh, F is the DRA. Don't push that. Okay. Main part of the scripting is now placed in a separate folder. Cabin textures replaced by more detailed ones. That is very noticeable. The cab looks like it's had a nice little upgrade, which is lovely. Modified sound. Total volume of the motor and the fan is reduced. The cabin is now heard. The muffled sound of the wheels grinding when passing curves at speeds, and the roar of the... It says roar of carts, so I'm guessing the bogies. Change the lighting in the cab as well, that is also noticeable. And the physics scripting's been changed so that he can you can fine-tune the combination of thrust lever. So new texture headlights and tail lights. Ah, right, okay. Unfortunately, lights are associated with markers that does not allow to put in individual markers for the future. Improved inner cab sounds. Improved lighting in the cab, we've seen that. Expanded train functionality, DSD systems in Talk of the Devil. Systemetroznovny. Yeah, no idea what that is. Improved and optimized scripts. Removed the access part of the code. DSD system is now implemented a completely different way. Visual cues and AWS are triggered outside the cab. And you can dynamically change the destinations. Wow. One thing I want to show you really nicely though is that's not looped too well. Like, you can't just hold down, that's all it does. But it sounds so much better, doesn't it? I'm really, really impressed with it. Loving it. Loving it. It's so much nicer to drive. It feels better to drive. And as a stopgap until we get the Armstrong Powerhouse enhancement pack, I am not moaning. I feel like I'm sitting slightly higher up. I don't know if that's what the small camera fix is. But that's what I am guessing on. Oh, and the brakes match up. Look at this. Nice steel train going off there as well. What we got on the front? 66. It's pretty responsive as well. It's not as droning. It's really not as droning, which is nice. I mean, this is one of the default liveries for this anyway. It is a proper mirror, so I would rather have done it on Alby's cross-country 170, but I just don't have that installed at the minute, and I wasn't sure if the upgrade would work on it or not. So I stuck with this while I had time. It is New Year's Eve, so I am getting ready to head out and go and have a good evening. Or Hugmanay, as it should be called. So this was just a quick video to try and get something out for you guys to see, and hope that this might give Johnny a little nudge to try and get this released. I've also just done over past couple of days been seeing is 390 upgrades, and Vulcan Productions have also said that they were starting a 390 upgrade thing. So it's a bit like buses. You wait for years for one to turn up and then two turn up. It's unreal. But Johnny's looks wonderful. I'm really looking forward to giving that a go. I'm not sure how long we'll run this for. I was going to do about a 20-minute video, and then I'm quite enjoying driving it, so I might do it a little bit longer. I mean, this is like a 2-hour scenario. This goes all the way into Birmingham New Street, so it's 100 miles. It's a long old bit of route, this XC route. And I will cover that, and there's going to be a video going out today as well, which is the older 170. And that covers the Licky Incline. I think it's from Bromsgrove into New Street. It's a really nice drive. Brakes are good. It's just really nice being able to put it into like notch 1 and it sit at 1 bar, put it into notch 2 and sit at 2 bar. It's really actually very pleasing. And with Chris's upgrade of the Edinburgh-Glasgow route going on as we speak, it's going to be very, very nice. I mean, I think this is where this pack's going to fall down, is going to be on the sounds, just because they haven't got access to the recordings like AP have. And hopefully, I think, fingers crossed, the 170 pack is next from AP, unless they've got something really cool that they're going to pull out of the pipework that we don't know about, which is always possible. I'm really looking forward to the 170 pack. But this is a brilliant stopgap. It's an improvement. It's an improvement on what it was. I didn't see that 25 limit coming in there, if I'm honest. That's pretty naughty of me, wasn't it? Yes, that's lovely. Oh, it's an improved camera in the cab. It's a 10% increase in viewing angle. I was thinking about the windscreen, the high quality texture of the glass and resolution of 2048 by 2048. Oh! Separately added tail lights as well. I need to go and put those on. No. Oh, that's because it put me back in that cab, didn't it? There we go. Excellent. Oh, that was 20 limit. Duh. Hasn't got that same repetitive thud sound that the 170 before had, which I am really impressed with. Might take this up to Lydney. This is actually one of the scenarios that comes with the XC route or cross-country route. I'll put a link in the description below for access to the route. This bit uses the Southwest Coastal and the Swans extension, I think, that sort of bit. Oh, it says speeding. So yeah, it just seems that people are really working out how to get the most out of Train Simulator at the moment. People really pushing the boat out on these little enhancement packs, and the fact that this is freeware as well makes it wonderful. I mean, don't get me wrong, by no means is it perfect. It's no AWS self-test, there's a few other bits and pieces that are not implemented, but this is a couple of blokes that are just sitting in a room doing this. It's like learning to drive a whole new train again. I mean, it's not even like, you know what I mean. The 170 isn't the world's most exciting unit, is it? It's not. It's not super duper challenging to drive. It's not super duper charismatic. It's pretty mundane. It's pretty mundane, but it is probably the train I'm on most. And to me, that makes it a little bit special. It's a much nicer environment to be in this cab now. It's not as oppressive as it was. It does make me feel like I want to drive it on a long journey. Said about matching up the power controller, maybe it's just me not learning it right, but holding 75 and 90 seems to be pretty tricky. It's one of those trains where I'm going to sit and play, I think, quite often, until I can really get used to it. I know Chris will have absolutely ragged this thing rotten by now on the Edinburgh Glasgow. And I'm looking forward to getting it on the Edinburgh Glasgow, to be fair. The only reason I didn't do a scenario in the Edinburgh Glasgow was I do quite a lot on there, and I will wait for Chris Dish to do something beautiful with it and his new work, his new upgrade for the route. Yeah, she's a beauty. We're stopping at Caldecott, are we? I'm actually running out of time quicker than I thought, so I'm going to take it up as far as Chepstow. And then I will save the snow and I'll carry this journey on. See, with Nathan Smith's East Coast Mainline add-on coming out, this is just making me more eager to drive a 170 from Cambridge to Bury St Edmunds, or even all the way up to Ipswich. Would be lovely. I can't wait to be able to do that. So yeah, as soon as this is out, guys, I can assure you I'll be telling you where it is. A lot of 170s had the spot for a TMS to be put in, but I don't think many ever have got them, if any, I think. 172s or whatever did, but I don't think any of the 170s did. If they did, do let me know in the comments, please, guys. That's right, yeah, we're going to take this as far as Chepstow, 6.5 miles. I'm really happy. Really, really happy for a bit of freeware. A stopgap. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, like things that are blatantly that you know can't be in it, like the simulation of the transmission and all of that sort of thing isn't in there. But would you expect that for free? Nah. Beautiful. Nice to have it. So nice to have it. And this really does just make me more keen for the AP one, but also for Johnny's 390 pack, because I'm pretty sure Armstrong Powerhouse are not going to touch the 390. So Johnny's upgrade pack is the best we're going to get out of that one. And so far it looks stunning. Pretty route as well with this. Ooh, going under the bridge. That's going to be nice. Let's get out and get a screen up this end, I think. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Let's have a look. Maybe what's it like there and looking up. Yep, I like that one. So yeah, once again guys, this isn't available yet. I don't know when it will be released. I'm guessing probably the best place to keep up for this will be on Johnny's upgrade pack. Johnny's upgrades on Facebook or my page, I suppose. He posts quite regularly on mine as well, so both of those would be worth a shout. It's pretty coming in here, isn't it? Do you know, if I had time, I would have carried this on, guys. No doubt about it. I would have carried on and carried on and carried on. The route's lovely, apart from them, because people walking through the floor there. But the route's lovely, and the train is very, very nice. Not perfect by a long shot, but a damn sight better than what we had. So let me save this for you guys. And once again, thanks ever so much for joining me. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe this video. And I will catch you guys next time. Have a really good new year. Happy Hugmanay. And I'll see you in 2018.